The tall, thin man, with the young gold face and the mane of prematurely white hair, was sleeping uneasily. Suddenly he awoke to a nightmare. He was still on the battered leather chaise longue upon which he had dropped off to sleep. But instead of being in his laboratory, he was at the center of a barren, burning landscape. All around him volcanoes erupted, sending out streams of burning lava. Lurid jets of flame flared up in smoky, dust-laden air. He sat up and found himself staring at what? A row of strange symbols, looking rather like double-headed axes. Suspended before them was a huge glowing crystal, pulsing with light, shaped like the head of a three-pronged spear, or like Neptune's trident. Suddenly, a sinister black-clad figure loomed up before him.
Welcome. Welcome to your new master.
Volcanoes rumbled, lightning flashed, and the figure gave a peal of mocking, triumphant laughter. More strange and threatening shapes swam up before the dreamer's eyes. Strangely carved statues, demonic face masks with long, slanting eyes. Suddenly, everything erupted in flame. Somewhere, someone was calling him. Doctor! Doctor! The doctor awoke, really awoke this time, and found himself back in his laboratory at Unit HQ. A very small, very pretty fair-haired girl in high boots and a striped woolen mini-dress was shaking his shoulder. For a moment the doctor stared at his assistant as if he had no idea who she was. Then he said delightedly, "Joe? Joe Grant?" "Are you all right, Doctor?" "Yes, I think so. I must have been having a nightmare." "I'll say you were. A real pippin. Here, brought you a cup of tea. Do you want it?" The doctor took the cup and saucer. Volcanoes. Earthquakes. Suddenly he leapt up. He handed Joe the untouched cup of tea. "Thank you. I enjoyed that." He wandered over to a lab bench, picked up a small but complicated piece of electronic circuitry, and stared absorbedly at it. "Doctor, have you been working on that thing all night again?" asked Joe accusingly. "What is it, anyway? A super dematerialization circuit?" At this time in his lives, the Doctor, now in his third incarnation, had been exiled to Earth by his Time Lord superiors. The TARDIS, his space-time machine, no longer worked properly. Much of his time was spent in an attempt to get it working again and resume his wanderings through time and space. No, the dematerialization circuit will have to wait. This is something far more important. It might make all the difference the next time he turns up." "The next time who turns up?" "Well, the Master, of course." The Master, like the Doctor, was a sort of renegade Time Lord, though of a very different kind. The Doctor's wanderings through the cosmos were a result of simple curiosity. Such interventions as he made in the affairs of the planets he visited were motivated always by his concern to defeat evil and assist good. The Master, on the other hand, was dedicated to evil. His schemes had always had conquest and self-aggrandizement as their goals. Once good friends, the Doctor and the Master had long been deadly enemies. The Master's sudden arrival on the planet Earth had led to a resumption of the long-standing feud between them. The Master's desire to defeat and destroy the Doctor, preferably in the most agonizing and humiliating fashion possible, was quite as strong as his desire to rule the universe. And the Master had been part of the Doctor's nightmare. Perhaps the Doctor's subconscious mind, or that now dormant telepathic facility that was part of his Time Lord makeup, was attempting to deliver some kind of warning. Perhaps he had somehow picked up a hint of the Master's latest and no doubt diabolical scheme.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.